There's another Casio watch. I do like my Casios. This is another retro one. We're gonna take a look at it. I forget the model number again. I don't know if that is it. DB360N1AE. I think there's something else there, but it's run out of label. So we're gonna take a little look at this. Alright, so taking off the sleeve, we got a hard case. It's a clear plastic case, a bit unusual. Opening that, we have a random bit of foam, and we've got the watch itself. Alright, so this watch isn't new. I've actually had this for about 2 years. I've actually been wearing this to work, using it as a work watch for 2 years. But now I have the Casio Royale. I am going to be using that. And there's a few reasons for that. One main reason, actually, pretty much the only reason. I like this watch, I gotta be honest. It's small, it's light, it's nice and shiny. I like the metal chrome look. What I love about this watch is the display. Nice and big across the top. Friday, that was 12. And 2018 has got the date. That's all I need to know. If I glance at my watch in work, it's usually to do with the date and the time. So I can just glance, see it, and look away. Don't have to study it to find what I'm looking for. It's nice and big and simple display. I do love this watch. I have cracked it down there. I don't know if you can see the bottom corner. I love the two front buttons for adjusting things. When you set this to adjust, you can press these buttons. Oops. Okay, I can't, for some reason, can't adjust backwards. You usually can, but I'll get to that now. Basically, what has happened with this watch is, although it says 10-year battery, for some reason the battery was dying after a couple of months. You know, I can't blame Casio for that. It's probably been in warehouse storage for possibly a couple of years, I don't know. Trying to change this battery was a pain, a real pain. And I basically think I've messed it up because I had to pull out a metal thing that was over the battery. I didn't know how to do it. Instead of looking on YouTube like I normally would, I just pried it off, which basically bent it out of shape. And it took me ages to get the battery back in and working. I actually didn't think it was gonna work, hence why I bought the Royale. But eventually, for some reason, it just turned itself back on. So it's back working again now, but I'm not sure if all the functions are working. Well, mind you, the button does work, so I don't know. If I went and held this down and then pressed this button, perhaps I can, yes, I can put it back there. So there you go. So you just adjust things that way. It's really comfortable to use these buttons compared to side buttons. But in all fairness, on this one, the side buttons are nice and light. They're not heavy. You could press these quite a lot before your fingers will start hurting. So you've got the light at the top, which is green, quite bright green actually. You've got, what we've got there, right and left buttons. 12 and 24 hour change. You can put it as AM and PM, 12 hours, or you can press it and it'll be 24 hours. I don't see the point in that button. Have a dedicated button for that. I really don't. I don't see why you can't just do that in this, when you set the time. So you've got database. I haven't used this. You've got an alarm, stopwatch, timer, DT, date time? Not sure. That's the data thing. I don't know. Don't even know what these things are. I just use it to tell the time. So, but the beeps on this watch have completely disappeared. I can hear it just a little bit. There's a tiny little beep left. I don't know if something's blocking the speaker inside. I've messed something up, obviously. So it's no good as a stopwatch. No good as a timer or alarm anymore to me. But then I don't need it because I have the Royale. So when it worked, it was a great watch. It's my fault that it doesn't work properly anymore. I will take the blame for that, not Casio's. The band on this is nice and thin and light, nothing heavy or thick. And it doesn't get any easier to adjust this clasp. You just literally stick a little tool in there, lever that bit of metal there, stick it under there, see where that gap is, and then this whole clasp slides up and down the band so you can get it just right. Can't get any better than that, easier than that. So that's it. I mean, this is waterproof. I actually put the cover on upside down on the back. Yep. Okay. This is waterproof. I think it's up to water resistant, it says, not waterproof, so I wouldn't wear it in the shower or anything. I don't do that anyway. But as you see, there's a very smart looking watch. I like it anyway. Maybe it's a acquired taste, I don't know. But I think it's a great watch, so I would recommend this to anybody. Just be careful if you change the battery yourself. Probably better to take it to a jeweler's. But if you do it yourself, be very gentle and watch a YouTube video or two before you do it, because there's numerous different types of Casio watches and the batteries are all different. How you change them is different. So watch a couple of different ones and have a look at that. And good luck with that. Got 5 alarms, you can see there. Databank, I'm not sure what you put in that databank. I never really bothered with it. Sure, you can do a search and find that out. So I'm gonna leave it there. It was just a quick look and a quick comment on this watch. If you like this design, I don't see why you wouldn't go and buy it. It's quite cheap as well, so you'll never break the bank. Very good watch. So I'll leave it there. Bye.